Good afternoon and welcome to the National Basketball Arena. We've silence in the arena at the moment for some reason. I think we're about to get started here. The referee's just... Oh, we're just trying to wait for the clock to get started actually. So this is the Under-16 C Subway Schools All-Ireland Final between Leikela from Tyrrellstown and Mount St Michael from Roscarbery. So we're underway here. I'm joined for this one by Temple Oaks Irish International Jason Killeen. Jay, a couple of good games so far this week, and by all accounts this is going to be a close one. So C basketball, so we'll be looking for scores early, maybe a little bit of nerves. How will they settle into this game, do you think?
Yeah, Matt, it's like you said, a little bit of nerves, but it's a big basket there within the first minute.
And the opening score goes to Michael Maguire, and an early three from Nabil Mia. Again, watching the two teams warmed up, both looked like they were quite athletic, able to score, some good shooting going on. So we're expecting a fairly decent game in terms of scoring wise, or it will be fairly low scoring?
Yeah, I think it's going to be close regardless, Matt. You know, it is a final. We've seen from the finals all week that they've been very competitive. Anyone that's checking out the Basketball Ireland social media can see that. And I think we're going to expect nothing else today.
O'Rourke doubles the lead for Roscarbery. It was given a two, but again, answering straight back. And indeed, no sign of nerves from either team, as Guilalas scores the first one for Leikela, and straight back is Mount St Michael. The score's showing 8, but I think it's probably 7. The first one they gave a 2 originally. I think it's gone to a 3. But the scoreboard in the arena is showing 7-2, 8-2. I think it probably is 7-2. We'll give it a bit to change. And we've got a foul. So Jay, both teams started off very aggressively, shooting well from the outside.
Yeah, it's one thing we always talk about, Matt, in these games. You know, the teams take a little while to get adjusted to the arena. It's a big court, the baskets are different, but no sign of nerves here today.
O'Rourke misses that one. He's got one already and goes to the basket, but blocked. And it'll be Valenzuela who starts the break, takes the shot there, doesn't get it, and he's going to get called for a foul. Just a little bit of overexuberance, trying to get the rebound there. So I'll just go through the starters quickly for you here. So for Leikela, we've number 11, Valenzuela, number 15, Guilalas, number 17, Shoutzu, number 23, Reese Okik, and number 24, Maya. Apologies for the mispronunciations of the names. Feel free to correct me on Twitter. You can get us at bballirl if you're watching from the school. You can wake the teacher up and get him to help you to use it. I'm sure he's a master of social media. For Mount St Michael, starters are number 8, Callanan, number 11, O'Rourke, number 9, Santry, number 6, Maguire, and number 20, Toomey. So fast start for Roscarbery. They've been hitting often and early, Jay, and they've got on the break here as all the way to the basket is Toomey. Couldn't finish, but he's going to get his own rebound, put it back up, and a great start. Takes the score to 12-2 here on the arena. We think it's 11-2. All the way to the basket for Toomey. Doesn't make it.
Matt, we will adjust that score at the end of the quarter once we get clarification.
So a good start for Roscarbery, but Leikela need a couple of scores here just to settle their nerves in order to get back in the game so it doesn't get too bigger. And I think we're going to have a timeout here. First timeout of the game here as we'll take a break. We're not. We're going to play on. I think we've called it a timeout. Coach Michelle Muldoon below us. Good ball movement. Shot goes up from Toomey. He's been active early on. Doesn't go, and rebounded and stolen away by Valenzuela. And he'll look to set things up for Leikela. Nabil Mia, 3-point shot almost attempted, but they'll use a bit more time off the shot clock here. Now it'll be Gulalas, goes over to the basket, and he gets a bucket to cut the lead. It's 12-4.
And Matt, after a fast-paced start here, it looks like both teams are willing to settle down and move the ball around, search for a good shot.
So a missed shot and go out of bounds there. And now we will have that timeout, so we'll take a break here as the timeout is called. It's 12-4. So welcome back here. So we've had a slight adjustment on the scoreboard, so we're settled on 12-4. But a good start from Rosscarbery. They've been very impressive early on.
Yeah, very fast-paced start. They look aggressive, going to the basket every time.
Quick shot, this time from O'Rourke, and O'Rourke from the assist from Toomey. Those two have been at the centre of everything so far for Mount St. Michael. So is this man, Renzo Gulalas. 3-point shot goes up. Looks good, but just bounces out from Brian Valenzuela. And now here comes Toomey again, pushing at pace. Kicks it out, 3-point shot is going to go up from Santry. That one's bounced out, but rebounded close to the basket by Callanan, and he puts it in. And worrying times a little bit here for Lekela.
Yeah, definitely. They're willing to come down, slow it down, and get into the game here, but they're going to have to stop that fast break sooner rather than later.
Venezuela calls the screen, finds a little bit of space into the middle of the key. Goes Gulalas, and he scores to cut the lead to 10, 16-6, 2:26 to go in this first quarter. Inside goes Maguire, but can't finish. Well rebounded this time by Ozaguru, and another basket. And Lekela have cut the lead to 8, so found a little bit of a rhythm after that timeout.
Both teams showing some impressive basketball here as well, Matt.
Drive to the hoop is good for O'Rourke. 18-8, just under 2 minutes to go in this first quarter. Baseline drive from Mia, finds the cutting Shoutsu, who scores for a quick answer. We're 18-10. Santry pulls it back out to the free throw line to Callanan. This time he's travelled, so it'll be Lekela ball with a chance to cut this lead even more. Three-point shot goes up from Mia, that bounces around. Well rebounded by Callanan. Another three goes. This one's a stray, but it's going to be kept in bounds just about by O'Rourke, but it will be into the hands of Guilas. Nice pass in on the break, but Mayer couldn't finish, and it will be a jump ball, and on the possession arrow it will go to Mount St. Michael. And this time it will be Mount St. Michael will call a timeout just to chat things over with 50 seconds to go in the first quarter. It's 18-10. Welcome back here to Subway Schools Under 16C Boys Final. A fast start out the blocks from Mount St. Michael and Jay. 8-minute quarters, 18 points already for Mount St. Michael, so a great start. It nearly made it 20 there. Great start offensively for them.
Yeah, absolutely. They've got to be happy with the start so far.
LaCale had a chance there on the break with Mia up front, but tipped away by good defense from Mount St. Michael. So 30 seconds to go in this first quarter. Guilas, he'll take three. That one's going to bounce out, but well rebounded on the long rebound by Mia. He goes all the way to the basket, and a score is good. And we'll have a free throw. First score of the game for Osu Guru, and he'll go to the line for one shot and a chance to cut the lead to 5. That one bounces out, but they've grabbed the rebound. A lot of contact there. We're going to play on. Well saved, and we've got a kick ball. So 10.3 seconds to go in this first quarter. It'll be LaCale ball from the end line. Oh, and Osaguru had a chance then to finish. It just bounced out, but they'll have another chance here. It's end line ball again, with Valenzuela taking it out of bounds. 7.8 seconds left on the game clock for the first quarter. Again, nice out of bounds play. This time it's blocked. Blocked by Kalnan, and 1 second to go. He's going to have to get it up. Doesn't get it off in time, so it won't count. So at the end of the first quarter is Under 16C Subway's All Island Schools final. It's LaCale 12, Mount St. Michael's 18. So welcome back here to the National Basketball Arena for the Subway School Under-16C final. Lecaila trailing by 6. But Jay, after a slow start, Lecaila come into it. What will both coaches be feeling there after that first quarter? A nice score from Venezuela, cuts the lead to 4.
Yeah, Matt, I think you have to be happy if you're Lecaila. I mean, both coaches have to be happy. Lecaila, especially, I think, after the start that they had, it's very easy for the score to get away from them early on, and you dig yourself into a big hole. But the out of bounds there. But they've come back. They've stopped that fast break, and they're not giving up easy baskets.
So 18-14 now with 8-minute quarters in the under-16 competition. Drive to the basket isn't good from Venezuela, but he's been impressive and very aggressive going to the hoop. And this time we've got a foul going to the basket as Toomey goes down hard, but he's straight up. And he'll go to the line for 2 shots. The foul's going to go. Just waiting for the scoreboard to show up. I think it's against number 17. It is. So that'll go against Shatsu.
Not a lot of fouls in this game either.
He makes that one. No, referees have let it go. It's been up and down. It's been a good, entertaining game so far. Again, smooth shooting from the foul line from Toomey, who's had a great start to this one. Maya gets it into the hands of Gulalas. He drives but doesn't finish. Rebounded to start the break by Kalnan. But a good job to slow things down by Venezuela. And the pass to Kalnan just goes off his hand and out of bounds.
And Matt Callan having an excellent game so far. He's really cleaning up the defensive boards.
Big body inside for Mount St. Michael. Floater goes up, but it isn't good, and rebounded from Maguire. Maguire gets to the Toomey. He has numbers. Pull back out and goes back to the man who started it. But Maguire can't finish, but get their own rebound. Toomey. Shot was up to Toomey, missed, rebounded by Ozagui, and it'll be into the hands of Gulalas, and he'll look to attack. Nick Shautsu called for a travel. Always the basket. So Maguire can't finish, and it'll be a good chance here to pull back out from Gulalas into the hands again of Venezuela, who's been at the centre of everything for Lecaila. 3-point shot is good for Brian Venezuela. And now all of a sudden we have a 3-point game. Long 2. Bounces off from Maguire, and a great pass nearly inside from Gulalas, looking for Ozagui under the basket, but it was kicked out of bounds, so it will stay Lecaila ball. Turnover this time, and Toomey will look to get all the way to the basket. Just got Ozagui back, but great finish from Toomey, and he's had a fantastic first quarter and a half here, Jay.
Absolutely, been very aggressive. That's a tough basket to finish as well, driving at the defense like that.
Just about saved there by Gulalas, and a floater saved by Venezuela rather. Floater is missed. Santry into the hands of Toomey. Toomey looks to drive baseline, just about keeps it in, but well tipped from Ozagui, and it will be end-line ball to Mount St. Michael, and we're going to have our first time out in the second quarter here as Coach Michelle Muldoon just wants to talk things over. So welcome back here, 4:52 to go. The second quarter, quick three from Toomey from the out of bounds play. Caught Lekela off guard a little bit there. Checking into the game is Francis Custodio for Lekela and gets the ball to Venezuela. Gulalas again looking for a bit of space. Quickly closed down by Kalnan. Here he is again though, this time he's blocked as he goes up for the shot. Michael Maguire gets high above him. Shot from Venezuela doesn't go. Well rebounded by the new man Custodio. Kicks it back out. Another three. This one is off again from Venezuela and it'll be Santry. Shows off some smooth dribbling skills. Tries to get to lane. Nice pass outside. Ball's reversed by Mount St. Michael. Toomey drives baseline with a floater. That one's long but well tipped in by Maguire. And we're back to a 7-point lead. It's 24-17, just under 4 minutes to go. Nice baseline drive from Gulalas, but can't find anyone, and Santry goes to lane. Tough shot to finish that, but well rebounded by Venezuela. .339 to go.
And Matt Ross-Carbery doing a fantastic job of protecting the basket. They have some big bodies in there and it's making it very difficult to drive.
3-point shot goes up from Santry. That one's off and rebounded by Ozaguo. Again we see the speed of the impressive Brian Venezuela, and he gets all the way to the basket and finishes for two. 24-19, 3:15 to go in this second quarter.
And if you're Ross-Carbery, that's the man that you have to stop right there.
Ball swung, open three for O'Rourke. We haven't seen much of him for a while. He started off well, shooting, and straight away again they left him open. He knocks down a three-pointer. Custodio thinks about it, but gets it into the hand of Gulalas. Now back to Custodio. Nowhere to go. Good defense from Santry. Good pass inside. Custodio maybe got away with a little bit of a push and a charge on Santry, but in the end he made a great pass, and it'll be two shots for Ozaguo. With a sub coming in, Dimitri Rees-Okic will check in and he'll give Renzo Gulalas a break. Misses the second, well rebounded by Maguire. It'll be Toomey with the ball in his hands, looking to find a bit of space as he gets down the lane. Nice finish nearly from Toomey. But again, great job from Maguire following up and getting the rebound. We'll have a jump ball, and on the possession arrow, it will stay with Mount St. Michael. Toomey kicks it out to O'Rourke, and he has travelled. So after the fast start and then Lekela coming back into it, Mount St. Michael have just steadied the ship a little bit as they extend their lead back up to 8 points.
Yeah, it's like you said, I think they were delighted with that fast start, but they certainly wouldn't have expected that coming into the game. I think this is more the type of game that both teams were expecting to see.
And a foul been called on the floor on Michael Maguire. It's not in team fouls, it'll be end-line ball. Venezuela, again, nice out-of-bounds play. But Shoutsu couldn't finish, and here's Toomey. He's a bit of space, he's going to go all the way to the basket. Does well to keep his feet in bounds. Shot goes up from Santry, which is good. A fadeaway one-footer You don't see many of those.
I'm going to be working on that come Monday morning, Matt.
10-point lead, 1:30 to go in this first half. Custodio finds a bit of space. Shot is rushed a little bit from Venezuela, and it's Maguire. Just struggled to get hold of the ball, but he's ended up all the way to the basket. Can't finish, and it'll be out of bounds, and it'll be LaKayla ball. And we're going to take a timeout with 1:13 to go. Score is 29-19. So 1:13 to go. It's the Subway Schools under 16 C boys final. LaKayla trailing by 10 to Mount St. Michael. They had a slow start, LaKayla, but they got themselves right back into it. As three goes up, and that looked good from our angle from Venezuela, bounces off, and Santry, who's been good in this second quarter, again pulls up for a quick three. That one nearly goes. Nothing like a bit of confidence, Jay, when you make a one-footer.
Well, Santry certainly not lacking that, Matt.
40 seconds to go. LaKayla need a basket here just to give them a little bit of confidence going in, and three-point shot goes up from Reese Okik, and he's not lacking confidence. Just what the doctor ordered here. 25 seconds to go. Toomey looking for a bit of space, puts it behind his back, and he's pushed, and he'll go to the line for two shots with 20 seconds on the clock. Knocks in the second, extends the lead 30 to 28. So LaKayla with the ball. There's now 17 seconds on the clock. Just made 1-3, and off the bench, Dimitri Reese Okik looks like a 3-point expert. He's back-to-back 3-point shots and a 5-point day, and they didn't even touch the ring in fairness.
Nothing but net.
And right on the buzzer, Dara Kalnan scores for Mount St. Michael to extend the lead. So at the end of this first half, the Subway Schools under 16 C boys All-Ireland final. It's LaKayla 25, Mount St. Michael 32. We'll be back for the start of the second half. So, welcome back to National Basketball Arena. We're just getting underway in the second half of this Subway Schools All-Ireland Under-16C final. It's Lekela from Tyrrellstown who are trailing Mount St. Michael from Oscarbury, 32-25. Entertaining first half. Jay, who particularly impressed you in the first half of this one? As a three-pointer was good by the man I have a feeling you might just mention. That's Connor Toomey.
Yeah, absolutely. Connor's had a great game so far. He's really been the head to the monster for Ross Carberry.
Santry with a steal, under pressure here. And eventually fouled.
Santry is high energy, Matt.
And you know, like a common, he's going to get his ball in quick. He does. Got a steal here. And maybe got away with a little bit of travel, give him the benefit of the doubt with the new rules. Might have taken 2 steps inside. Nice pass. Oh, a nice fake inside, but can't finish for Ozagu. Did everything right up until putting the ball in the basket. Again, some nice ball handling skills from Venezuela. And he's fouled, so it'll be sideline ball.
And Matt, that's not a bad foul for Ross Carberry. We talked earlier that there hasn't been many fouls in this game.
And Bill Mayer hits nothing but net from deep downtown. And Lekela have just shown the last couple of minutes of that first half and this half they can shoot the ball from distance.
And willing to shoot it from distance too.
Toomey, ball's turned over. Venezuela looks to go all the way. Nice touch off the glass of Venezuela. And the lead was 10. It's all of a sudden back down to 5. 6:30 to go in this third quarter. Nice cut and a nice pass, but Calnan couldn't finish off a beautiful pass from Maguire. And this time it will be Mia running the point to Custodio. 3-point shot goes up. He made his last one. That was very close to going in for Mia as well. But it'll be Toomey. Looks to go to the basket. He does, but can't finish. And Custodio grabs the rebound. He's under pressure from Toomey. To the whoops of the crowd. He gets a nice bit of drumming. He's going to have to get over half court now. He does. To Venezuela. Doesn't finish, but rebounded by Ozagui. But he can't finish either. And Callanan, or rather, yeah, it was Callanan, got into the hands of Maguire. And now Toomey, nice behind the back move, and he's fouled from Custodio. We've seen some pretty good ball handling from both teams. Back into the game comes Renzo Gulalas, and it'll be Francis Custodio who will take a break. Santry to Toomey. Back to Santry. Santry with another run up. This time it's rebounded by Venezuela. Santry does a great job of staying with him there. Again, called for the foul off a nice crossover move from Venezuela.
Again, Matt, I take that foul. You know, we talked, there hasn't been a lot of fouls in this game. It's been free flowing, so anytime the ball is in that man's hands, I would up the defensive pressure, and if it results in a foul, so be it.
We've only 5 fouls apiece in the whole game so far as Santry steals it, but well knocked away by Gulalas. Nice out of bounds play to the cut in Maguire, and he finishes for 2, 37-30, just under 5 to go. 3-point shot. This time it is off from Mia, and it will be Toomey. There's 5 defenders back in front of him, so he'll have to slow it down a little bit. Back to Toomey. Three goes up from Toomey. No good, but rebounded by Nabil Mia, and with a foul called. So that'll be the 3rd team foul of the quarter. Gulas just managed to save the ball, but a bad pass results in it getting stolen by Toomey, but unluckily comes off his foot and bounced out of bounds, so it will stay with LeKayla ball. Here's Reese Ockett. Looking to get him open again on the 3-point line. He's 2 for 2 and looked like he might never miss. Nice pass inside, but Mia couldn't finish, and it will be Mount St. Michael look to punish them here as Callanan. Nice bit of skill from him, gets the hoop, but rejected from Ozagui at the basket, and we're going to have a substitution here for LeKayla as Shautsu is going to come back in, and he is going to replace Nabil Mia.
Some good minutes from Mia there.
Yeah, the bench players did well. A few of them still out there, really added to the score. And a block shot is called a foul from Gulas. I think he just had his hand on Callanan's back.
Matt, I've been very impressed with number 8, Callanan for Ross Carberry. He's cleaning up the boards, he's getting assists, he seems to be everywhere under the basket.
He knocks down that free throw. Next up, we've the Under-19C final, St. Brendan's from Belmullet against Water Park College. Three-pointer bounces out, but well rebounded by Ozagui, and he puts it back in for 2. 6-point game. 3:30 to go, and the pass goes out of bounds of Venezuela. Santry spots a little bit of a gap down the middle of the lane. This time the 1-footer doesn't go, but again rebounded by Callanan. Just talked about him, he's been at the centre of everything as he dives to try and keep that one in bounds. Can't quite get there, and coach Michael Keohan wants to take a timeout to talk this one over. Welcome back here with a 6-point game in this Under-16C Subway Schools All-Ireland final. It's Mount St. Michael's been leading throughout, but LeKayla have come right back into it, and it's a 6-point game at the moment. That's the 4th team foul for Mount St. Michael, so they'll be in the penalty next time. Fadeaway jump shot bounces out. It's back in the hands of Gulas, and nice pass inside to the cut-in Ozagui, and he makes no mistake putting that one off the backboard, and he's racking up some points at the moment, Jay.
Yeah, he's been very efficient under the basket there. He's made some really tough baskets.
Santry can't make it there, and a foul is called on Maguire as the speedy Venezuela was on his way to the basket, but it'll be sideline ball.
That'll be 2 shots now, Matt, for the foul trouble.
So you mentioned earlier, going into this, well, even 2 minutes into this half, there's only 5 fouls apiece, but fouls have been racked up quickly here. They've 5 fouls in this first 6 minutes of this quarter alone.
And I like the aggression on the defense from Ross Carberry, but sending them to the line now, they're going to have to sit back a little bit.
Toomey under pressure from both Gulalas and Venezuela. Venezuela is all over the place at the moment, really picking up the speed on defense to try and create a turnover. Santry looks to penetrate, kick back out and reverse all of a sudden to O'Rourke. O'Rourke this time takes the 1-footer and he makes it. And he hasn't taken too many shots, Jay, but what he's done well. Michaela end up with the ball there. It nearly goes out of bounds, and Sean Bailey Morrow, who's checked into the game here, keeps it in bounds, but it's eventually gone out, and it will be Mount St. Michael ball. The new man comes in for them is Killian Sheehan. O'Rourke tries to find Sheehan, he does. Not much space to go up there for Sheehan, but does well enough to get it into the hands of O'Rourke, and we'll have a jump ball, and it will stay with Mount St. Michael on the possession now.
And man, we talk about basketball being a game of runs. We've certainly seen that so far in this game, but Ross Carberry just managing to stay ahead the whole time.
Yeah, a couple of games yesterday that were swung one way than the other. This has stayed on the side of Mount St. Michael, but there has been some massive runs. They've been up as many as 10, and it's been back to 2. Currently at 6 on the back of that basket by Connor Toomey. And we've got an offensive foul. It's going to go against Richard Ozagui as he just sets an illegal screen. And back into the game for Lekela comes Dimitri Reese. Okay, desperate to see him get it open again, Jay. He's 2 for 2, hasn't touched the ring yet from his 3-point range.
And Matt, just to note, both teams in foul trouble at the minute.
And O'Rourke again knocks down a 3. I think he may have missed 1, but not much else. 3-point shot goes up from Gulalas, but doesn't go. Well saved by Kalnan.
And Matt, the scoreboard in the arena here has that down as a 2, so we will clarify that at the next break.
Certainly looked like a 3 to me, but I didn't see the referee's signal. And we're going to have a timeout here now, as the scoreline in the scoreboard on the arena here is 36-44. So welcome back here. That last shot has been adjusted to a 3-point shot, so it's 36-45 in favour of Mount St Michael. 43 seconds to go in this third quarter. Gulalas looks to drive, nice pass inside. There's a gooey to Reese Okik, and stolen away by the new man Sheehan, but eventually they throw it away. So 27 seconds to go, and LaKayla need a score here. Gulalas got up in the air in the last second, realised he couldn't shoot, tried to pass, but he got a bit of luck there as he picked it up. Sheehan just stepped in the line, so 21 seconds to go in the quarter, trailing by 9. Inside to the open Shoutsu, but he can't finish. Gulalas back to Venezuela, that one's short, but again to Shoutsu, and this time he does finish. He puts the 2 in, so 5 seconds to go in the quarter. Toomey will try and get the shot off, he has to get it up now, he gets off in time, and it's just short. So the end of the third quarter, it's LaKayla 38, Mount St Michael 45. So we're about to start the fourth quarter of this under 16C Subway Schools All-Ireland final. It's Mount St Michael have led throughout here against LaKayla. It's 45-38. LaKayla have got back into it a few times today but haven't quite managed to get level or anything. What are they going to need to do in this final quarter in order to get back into the game and maybe with a chance of winning it?
Yeah, they're going to have to be aggressive and keep getting to the basket, not turn down open shots. Credit to Ross Carberry, in fairness, Matt. You know, LaKayla came at them a couple of times and they kept cool heads and managed to get scores on the board.
And this shot was rebounded by Venezuela. Goes extremely quickly to the basket but can't finish. And Toomey travelled with the ball there. Good defense from Venezuela. Venezuela to Reese Okik. Turnaround jump shot isn't good. Bounces out but looked good. And here's O'Rourke. Shot the ball superbly today. Santry kicks it back out to Toomey on the 3-point line. Toomey's shot just falls short. And a nice pass up ahead by Venezuela, and great footwork inside from Gulalas, and it's a 5-point game, 6:50 to go. Toomey to Callanan. Santry, top of the 3-point line. Under pressure and stolen by Reese Okik. He finds, great hands from Santry. Stops what was going to be a certain layup, and now Santry, nice pass to Callanan. And Santry with a brilliant steal, nice assist, and a great 2 points. Just it looked like Venezuela was going to finish for 2 at the other end. He missed that 3, and now Toomey is clipped from behind, and that will be a foul. End-line ball.
And that's what we talk about with cool heads, Matt. You know, Santry had a turnover, didn't panic, managed to get back, play D and get a steal, which led to a basket on the other side.
Callanan kicks it back out to O'Rourke. This time he is off, but it will be Venezuela who's fouled by Santry. And again, you mentioned this a few times already, but a good foul from Mount St. Michael's perspective.
And that's only the second on Santry.
Okay, he looked at 3. Venezuela calls the screen, gets the basket, takes the jump out, it doesn't go, and it will be Mount St. Michael ball. 5:59 to go, 7-point lead. They've led from the opening tip here. It's never been more than 10, and LaKayla have stayed in the game the whole time. Weesalkett just misses on a steal. Callanan, well defended this time. It'll rebound into the hands of Ozagui. Okay, 3-point shot goes up. That one wasn't a long way off. It was a quick shot, but Toomey looked to get things going. As he looks to get all the way down the lane, he gets all the way to the basket and just rolls out from Toomey. Gulalas tries a no-look pass, but just a little bit too much on it for Chaozu. And we'll have a sub here as Nabil Mir will come back in, and he's going to replace Dimitri Rees-Okic. Mount St. Michael have to have a dive-in stop through the boards to stop a turnover with no one in the same half as them.
There's no better man than Santry to do that dive for you.
Sheehan very nearly keeps the ball in bounds, but bounce off his hand, goes out of bounds, so it'll be the LaKayla ball. They need a score here just to get things going. 7 points isn't a big lead, but as time ticks down, getting stops is a problem too, and somehow or other Toomey tried to save it, hoops off the backboard. O'Rourke tried to save it, and Santry nearly kills himself diving out of bounds for it.
The floor is lava, man.
It's looking a bit like that at the moment, so what it does do is gives LaKayla another chance to try and cut into that lead. And Jay, as the clock ticks down, they do need to get scores now, just put a bit of pressure on the Mount St. Michael's.
Yeah, I think at the same time though, Ross Carberry need to slow it down a little bit, find the best shot on offense.
Santry got winded there, a little bit of a delayed reaction, but he was stopping a fast-moving freight train there. As the speedy Venezuela went straight into him, so he'll need to get a bit of a breather. But again, does a good job stopping the fast break. That's his 3rd foul. A little bit of magic water, and he's okay, good to go. 4:09 to go.
It's nice to see the magic water works in basketball too.
Yep, some good stuff. 3-point shot goes up. This is big, and in it goes for Nabil Mir. His second 3 of the game. 4-point game. Just under 4 minutes to go. Toomey, nice pass to Cutting Sheehan, but he can't finish. Rebounded by Ogazuru. Osagui has missed that first one. Doesn't get a second. Just need to come down with it. And we have a jump ball there. A little bit more composure needed under the basket there for Lekela. Michael Maguire will check back in. And he replaces Sheehan as it's sideline ball after the jump ball. Possession arrow going to Mount St. Michael. And a lot of pressure here coming on. O'Rourke with the ball inside the key but nowhere to go. Callanan reverses it back out to Maguire. Sheehan with a fake pass. O'Rourke tries to get it inside but good hands from Venezuela. A nice move all the way to the basket and back-to-back buckets for Nabil Mia. It's a 2-point game and that will cause Mount St. Michael to take a timeout. We'll be back with you shortly. So, Lekela have hung around the whole time. It's Mount St. Michael have led from the very first tip-off here. There's a 2-point game, 3 minutes to go, but a full court pressure this time from Lekela. Drive inside from Maguire isn't good. And a foul's going to go against O'Rourke. That's his, the team's third. It'll be his second.
And Matt, if you're Mount St. Michael now, you can't foul in the backcourt like that. I think if you don't get the basket or if you turn it over, you got to get back and lock in and play defense.
Float that goes up from Venezuela but isn't good. Well rebounded by Ozaguru. And we've a travel called. And certainly all the energy here coming from Lekela. Jay, difficult situation because Mount St. Michael have been ahead all the way, but now being put under pressure. They've been the better team, or the scoreboard shows they've been the better team, but they probably look the more under pressure now. Momentum certainly going with Lekela.
Yeah, absolutely. And again, we talked about it earlier with a game of runs. You know, Mount St. Michael got the lead because they've been playing a fast-paced game and they've been running at the basketball. Last couple of trips down the floor now, they haven't been able to get anything out of it and cause some turnovers and that. So, do they slow down and play, or do they keep going with what was successful early on?
O'Rourke picks up the foul, so that will put them in the penalty. And O'Rourke has picked up 3 quick fouls, and that's going to put him on 4 fouls. As Francis Custodio urges supporters to give him a bit of noise. They'll go quiet for now as Venezuela's on the foul line. And that one hits nothing but net. And he makes them both with our first tie since it was tied at 0-0. Toomey under pressure. Nice pass to Callanan and ends up in the hands of Santry. Back to Callanan. Again, nice trap in the corner and some good way to get out of the ball. And he's just travelled there. Maguire did well to split the double team, but he's travelled. You look at the energy coming from Lekela here with 2 minutes 10 to go, and if you go by the energy, there's only one winner.
And that's it. You know, they've been knocking on the door all game, Matt, like we said, but Mount St. Michael did a great job of just keeping it further and further away. But now that it's tied up, it's anybody's game.
The energy is massive, but Mount St. Michael still are tied here. If they can get the ball in that Toomey's hands. Again, we'll get 2 shots there as a foul sends Nabil Mia to the line.
And he's a shooter, Matt, so they'll be fairly confident with him standing on the line.
And that's the 5th foul on Michael Maguire. So he'll step out and he's replaced by Killian Sheehan.
Commentator's curse.
He misses both, so he won't thank you for that at all afterwards. Good hands from Custodio, but Toomey keeps in. This time he throws it away to Ozaguru. But a good block. Everyone leaves it. It stays in bounds, except for the fact that Toomey is out of bounds. And just a little bit of composure is missing here from Mount St. Michael at the moment.
Yeah, like we said, you know, they've been very comfortable playing that fast pace, but it's been stopped now. Lekela doing a great job.
3-point shot from Nabil Mia. More than makes up for those missed free throws. That was right in line, and we have a steal here. And a foul. Oh, tough call. Santry is going to get an unsportsmanlike foul. A little bit unlucky there because he fouled him generally going for the ball, and then they tripped over each other. So it'll be 2 shots on the ball as we're going to take a timeout here with 1:16 to go. Welcome back here. Massive turnaround here in the last 2 minutes of this Skubway Schools Under-16C final. Going to the line for 2 shots is Nick Shoutsu. They'll also get the ball back. And Jay, momentum changed about 3 or 4 minutes ago on the back of a couple of threes. And Mount St. Michael so far have been unable to stop the turn.
Yeah, that's it. The defense has been excellent from Lekela. There was that period, Matt, between about 6 minutes and 2 minutes of the 4th quarter. Lekela really stepped up their defensive effort, got a ton of steals and managed to convert on the other end.
So Shoutsu can't finish from the foul line, but they'll get another chance here as they have the ball back. So it'll be into the hands of Brian Benazula. He's been at the centre of everything for them today. 1:10 to go and a steal nearly from Santry. As the shot goes up, it's bobbling around, but bounces out. And Santry just managed to slow things out. But as you talk about the defense here, O'Rourke open on 3-point line. He's been good from there. Doesn't go, but off the hands of Ozagui. So it will remain Mount St. Michael ball. Stolen by Ozagui into the hands of Custodio. Santry can't afford a foul. He's on 5 and they're in the penalty. There's plenty of time left on the clock. 40 seconds on the clock. Benazula, he'll look to have the ball in his hands. Gets it to Custodio. 3-point shot. This would be the game if it went in. It bounces out from Mia. And we have a foul with 25.8 seconds to go. And this time we're going to have a timeout called for Lekela. So 25.8 seconds to go. Mount St. Michael down. Jay, what are they going to look for here?
They got a good shot last time down. That 3-point shot. I mean, 19 seconds. They got to get something up here.
And they just forced the pass and turned it over. They're going to have to foul here. And it's Santry that does foul, and that'll be his 5th. So 11.3 seconds to go. LaKayla will be going to the foul line. And if Brian Venezuela shoots free throws this time the way he did last time, this could be the ball game. Checking into the game, Seamus O'Mahony from Mount St. Michael replaces Kieran Santry, who's disappointed, but he's been excellent during the game. Missed the first, and he sent his team back on defense. So
it's confidence, man.
He'll have to hope he makes this one, yeah. And he doesn't, so still a chance. Toomey, he's the man, they need to have the ball. He needs to be aware of the clock. O'Rourke to Toomey, he's going to have a chance. He puts it up to tie the game, and it bounces out on the buzzer. So at the end of the game, it's LaKayla who have come from behind. They didn't lead until under a minute to go. With a heartbroken Mount St. Michael below us. But a fantastic game from LaKayla. So at the end of the under 16 C final, it's LaKayla who won this one 50-47.
Now the presentation party goes on Mr. Jason Lee.
LaKayla did a fantastic job of just hanging around on the coattails of Mount St. Michael all game long. When it looks like it could be, it could be close. We're heading down for the presentation now, so we're turning off the sound for the presentation.